Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We're here at the scene of a crime where a vicious terrorist attack actually took place. And we shouldn't shy away from calling this a terrorist attack just because it was unsuccessful in killing the people that the attempted murderers tried to kill. If someone, for example, the Westminster bomber, tried to, or those guys who ran over the individuals in Westminster, they missed their targets, they'd still be labelled as terrorists. And in the same way, these individuals here, despite the fact that they didn't manage to kill anyone, certainly were plotting a terrorist attack which did injure 3 individuals critically, and we're here at the scene of that crime. And one of the things here, this is a Husseiniya, where the Shia sect obviously occupied this area, and we want to show that despite the fact that we're Sunnis, obviously here we have ideological differences with the Shia,
yes,
that at points of, you know, when there is actually physical harm, when there's injustice, when there is when people's lives are at risk, we must show our support to every community that feels that injustice, whether it's the Shia community or Ahmadi community or the Sikh community or the Christian community or the Jewish community or the atheist community. Whoever it is, as Muslims, as Sunni Muslims, we really must show that it's not something to do with religion, it's more to do with a universal matter of justice, which we must uphold as a matter of our religion. Do you want to add to this?
Yes, Bismillah, alhamdulillah, salatu rasulullah. I want to say also something very important, which is that this wasn't an act of, it was a hate crime. Right? People were injured, and the reality is that we should not judge an act by the people harmed, but rather by the intent of the person who carried out the act. For this person intended to attack Muslims. And as Muslims, we would stand together with any religious group, regardless of their religious background or inclinations or theologies or whatever you call it. The point being is that whereas there is a maslahah, a benefit for Islam and the Muslims, then we should stand hand to hand with these people and ensure the maslahah, the benefit of Islam and the Muslims. And as Brother Muhammad Jazakallah Khair mentioned, yes, there are certain differences, khilafat aqadiyya, certain theological differences which are irreconcilable, irrefutable. And this is of course the consensus of Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah. We don't shy away from that, abadan. But rather we are here for a different reason. Allah Jalla wa Ala says, وَتَعَاوُنَ الْبِرِّ وَالتَّقْوَى وَلَا تَعَاوُنَ الْإِثْمَ وَالْعُدْوَانِ. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, and unite with those upon justice and khair, and do not unite upon transgression and sin. And this is mutlaq, as one of my mashayikh, Abdul Muhsin Abbad, said, this is mutlaq, it is absolute, irrespective of a person's religious background. It could be a non-Muslim. If there is a benefit from Islam and the Muslims, just like Hilf al-Fudul in the time of Jahiliyyah, Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam witnessed it, and he said, if it were here now, I would have witnessed it again. If it were here now, I would have witnessed it again. So wherever there is justice, then we should also take part in that, and Allah Jalla wa Ala knows best.
So brothers and sisters, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, if you save one soul, it's as if you save the whole of humanity. And if you kill one soul, it's as if you kill the whole of humanity. Now the reason we're here is because we want to prevent this. We don't want this to happen again. And in order for us to do this, we need to bring this to light to the people. Because if we do not, and if we just brush this under the carpet, it's going to start to stink and smell. And that's what's happening. It happened with Finsbury Park, Darren Osborne, who was watching far-right propaganda. They checked his daughter's iPad and they found him watching Britain First and Tommy Robinson's videos. Not only that, in his letter, he quoted Tommy Robinson. Why is this happening? This is hatred. Hatred breeds hatred. And that's why you will have, which we're going to have accounts of the people who actually lived and saw this for themselves. We're going to approach them in a minute. But before I do that, inshallah, what I want to do is I just want to go maybe tell the reporters, they're doing their job. We just wanted to speak to them and find out, are they reporting this as a terrorist incident or a hate crime? If so, we just want to find out why. And after, we just want to go to the brothers on that side and find out, because some of them were nearly getting hit. We want to hear it from their mouth of exactly what's happened. So just follow me, inshallah. I want to ask some questions.
10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, so if we're able to get this bit clear, just for
okay.
10-15 minutes, guys, and then we'll be out of your way.
Oh, no, we mean, like, can we ask you some questions in 10 minutes?
No, not really, no. I'm sorry, I'm a journalist doing a story. We're doing a rehearsal, we're going live really soon. I'm really sorry. I'm just here to cover the story.
Okay. Right. So after you go live, we can't ask you any questions at all?
Well, I can have a chat with you.
Yeah, just that's what I want.
TV stuff.
No, we're just YouTubers. We're YouTubers. Okay, come. Come. You're reporting as a terrorist incident, right? No, record this, Aki, record this. Just to help you rehearsal, it's a terrorist incident, by the way. Maybe you might miss that point there. I don't care if they rate it or not. Okay, this is so guys, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go and find out from these brothers here who they witnessed it themselves exactly what happened. Let's go find out what exactly happened. Yeah, come. Where are they? Where are the brothers? Okay, so basically this is I think this is exactly what happened. Are they coming?
Brother, yes. The two brothers, one of the brothers that also saved.
Yeah.
He ran after the car. He's tired, he doesn't want to give.
No, the other two guys.
You guys want to come in? Come on in, man.
Can we do it here? Because it's thin plane. Yeah, we're not going to be able to hear us. Sure. We'll make it clear. Okay, so basically, the guys who witnessed it, they're coming now. We're just going to wait for them, inshallah. They're coming, so we're going to hear it from them. Exactly, they were here, they were at the incident. One of them actually said himself that the car literally nearly missed him and hit an old man and broke his legs, yeah? So we're going to find out from him, inshallah, yeah? We're just waiting for them to come. Okay. Right. So so this is one of the brothers who was here. You was here, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so what exactly happened? Like, what was going on before? What happened at the meantime? Yeah.
So basically, we left last night after the lecture.
Yeah.
Going up that way, the car's that way, right at the top of the road.
Yeah.
Me, Ammar, my other friend, Ihsan.
Yeah.
So as we got to that side of the road there.
So you was in a lecture, you left,
Yeah.
and you was heading there.
Yeah.
Walking or driving?
Walking. So my car's parked up there, but you can imagine a lot of people coming out at the same time. So the lecture's done.
The lecture's done, yeah.
So everyone's coming out.
Women and kids?
Yeah.
On the road?
All sorts. Men, women on that side, so it was mostly men here.
Yeah.
But as we're coming out, we then get to, you see where that brown building is there, yeah?
The brown building, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a side road there.
Yeah.
Anyway, cut the story short, as we get there, we're hearing like a loud car sound and...
Where was the car coming from? Did it come from here?
No, from there, from that road there.
So it came from there?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're hearing people shouting, stop him, stop him. They're trying to hit the car. One security guy hits the car, breaks the window. He's in front of me, my other friend's behind me. I've kind of put two and two together and thought, wait a minute, this could be something like a terrorist attack.
Yeah. Which it is.
Yeah, you never know nowadays, bro.
Yeah, we didn't realise that at the time.
Yeah,
We thought it was just...
So I've seen like in front of us, we're next to a van, there's like a little gap between a van and a Golf right there. I've literally just pushed him into the middle of the...
So you was going to hit him?
Yeah, I just froze, I was standing.
At that moment, we wasn't 100% sure he's coming for us.
Okay.
I didn't take no risks. As I'm pushing him into that gap, the car's faced us and gone full throttle at us.
Towards you?
Yeah, so if literally I didn't act that moment, we would have all been gone. So then, alhamdulillah, salam bro. You doing? You alright? All good. So as we get to that there,
Yeah.
as he's just missed us, my other friend jumped out the way. Next thing you know,
The person was...
yeah, so then he's turned onto that side of the road, group of maybe 4 or 5 guys, young, old man. He goes into them like dominoes, literally, bro. Just takes them all out. Then he starts swerving left, right onto this guy, that guy. So all of us we're just stressing about here, bro. That was the scariest part. Running behind the car, trying to catch up to him and seeing hundreds of people standing around here, bro.
So he didn't go to this area?
He did. He came down this way.
Did he go past here?
Bro,
So
miracle. No one.
Where were they going?
Everybody moved out.
Everyone started dispersing, so we started screaming, shouting, security, everyone, alert, alert.
Arhabi, and I was just like...
So then...
What were they shouting when they done it? Did you manage to hear that?
I didn't hear nothing.
What were they shouting as they because I heard one of them said you effing Muslims.
Yeah, I didn't hear that though.
One brother, one brother said that.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
I didn't hear that, but they were saying
That changes
Bro, all I saw was death. And you're just in survival mode, you're trying to save as many people as possible. And you just act quickly, bro. And that's what happened. And then as they got to this side, I heard he hit, I think, another 2-3 people here. But bro, the fact no one's dead is a miracle.
Wasn't no one driving to chase him? Like obviously
No,
you shouldn't have that
no,
incident,
no.
but-
This guy wasn't trying to get away. He was trying to hit
Serious?
people. Yeah, bro. He was directing the car left, right, trying to hit people. So yeah, man, that's what happened. But we're lucky to be alive, bro.
We
Lucky to be alive.
heard that there was some kind of altercation in a car park. I don't know what that was. Do you know anything about it? There was some kind of altercation with these guys. They were doing drugs or something.
Yeah, apparently, I don't know too much about that, but apparently today we heard that the car is a stolen car with a stolen number plate. Wait a minute, if you're parking up to smoke a joint and have a bit of drink, why are you sitting doing that in a stolen car? Do you know what I mean?
People generally use a stolen car when they plan to do a criminal.
Yeah, exactly.
So that suggests it's planned. You know that.
Yeah,
It's a stolen
exactly.
car. That
it's
suggests it's planned.
Yeah, I mean, I was open-minded to what it could be anything, but once hearing that, Allahu Alam, bro. But all I know is my guy he was on taking everyone
Going
out.
after people, man.
Taking everyone
It is
out.
what it is. Regardless what happened before, the guy was just going for people, and he did manage to hit a few people.
Was it this brother who moved one of the old uncles out of the way?
That brother there.
He moved one of the old uncles out of the way.
No, Ali, he's an actual ex-police officer.
Oh.
Yeah, he was standing after us, after he's trying to just missed us. Then he had a kid next to him, and there was another
So
old
he moved
man.
the child and the old
Yeah,
man
but the
got
other guy got hit. And I saw him flying and hit the floor, and he had it. Yeah, he had it worse. And this is when we started running after the car, screaming, everybody move out the way, Arhabi, Arhabi.
Get the mic, you just hold it, innit?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Okay, so who's in hospital now? Is there anyone like? Is it just the uncle?
Yeah, it's just, roughly I think in age of 50 or something. I don't know his name, but he's the person who got hit. Literally after the car just missed us and he swerved right.
Yeah.
What I thought, the way he was driving too fast and the engine was too revved, and I thought he was going to hit us and drive into that van, but obviously he was trying to get people, and he turned in the right. He knew what he was doing.
So they're not classing this as a terrorist attack. Does that question you? Like, hold on a
course
second.
it does,
When a Muslim does it, they don't care. When has he done it? The facts. We was going to speak to the lady. She's saying, "Oh, she's busy now. We're going to go and speak to her, no matter how busy she is." It's like if a Muslim done this attack, they don't care. They're not going to say, "Oh, we were waiting for what the police said, how we feel. I don't know if I had breakfast today." It's going to be, it's a terrorist attack. But when it's done towards Muslims, it's Aki, look, and they're packing away. So, is there anything else you want to say? Because we're going to.
It was a terrorist act. I'm not gonna say what other people are saying and what it was a terrorist act. I've seen stuff like that.
What is a terrorist?
No, exactly. What's terrorist in the Google definition is those who. No, this is exactly our point. Do you get it? Killing innocent people for political. If you go on Google and you type what the terrorism means, that's what it means. But the issue here is
the political part. I'm not sure.
yeah.
But was he trying to kill bare people? Yeah, he was.
Yes, 100%. What inspired
That's
him?
a
The
terrorist
question that needs to ask is what inspired him?
I felt terror.
Yes,
we
of
felt
course.
it yesterday.
Exactly. There you go.
And the most terrifying part of it is after he's just missed us and he's going for everyone else. And what can you do, bro?
Yeah.
You're up against a car.
Yeah.
What
Wait
can
till
you do?
he gets caught. I personally have no doubt if this guy's been watching far-right material, just like Darren Osborne. Darren Osborne, when he was caught, they checked his daughter's iPad. They found he was watching Britain First, Tommy Robinson, all this kind of stuff. These guys are just like ISIS. Wallahi, they are the same side. They're the same coin from the other side, and they both feed off each other. When ISIS carry out an attack, the far-right love it. They're like, yeah, it supports our agenda. When the far-right carry out an attack, ISIS love it. They're like, look, this is what they want to do to the Muslims. This is how it is. And this is why we're going to speak to the journalist, hopefully, and see what she says about it.
Say something as well.
Bouncing guerrilla attack right now.
Yeah, can wait. Do you have a minute? No, we just wanted to ask basically, are you reporting this as a hate crime or is it a terrorist attack?
We're using the same terminology that the police use, which is a hate crime. And I've
Okay.
spoken to them about the reason they use that, and that's because they think it wasn't a premeditated incident.
Okay, so I'm not blaming you, by the way. I'm not going to go at you guys, but I just want to ask, like, you guys in the media.
I'm quite happy to talk to you, but
Yeah.
I am just here to report a story, and I have got to go and go and
Okay,
speak
can I
to
just ask
some
one
other
question? It's just like when a Muslim carries an attack out, you don't find information, not you guys, but the media generally, they just call it as it's a terrorist attack. I just want to know what's the difference between a hate crime and a terrorist attack.
We're very careful, so I'm from the BBC.
Okay.
We're very careful that we use the terminology that the police use.
Okay.
So that's where we get our cue from. So if
I
the police
see.
say we're treating it as a terror incident,
Okay.
we say it's a terror
Okay,
incident.
so we need to
don't
question
say
the
it's a-
police, not you guys.
The police have their set specifications, but we say, if the police say it's terror, then we say the police are saying it's terror.
Okay.
If the police say it's a hate crime, then we say they're using it as a hate crime. And then I try and use a bit of explanation about why they say that.
Yeah. But personally, to you, would you say this was a terrorist attack or a hate crime? Like me personally, like he said he felt terror.
I mean, guys, I'm just
Okay,
here
no
to do
problem.
my job.
No problem,
And I'm going to
no
go try
problem.
and speak to people and
Have a
hear
nice
about
day.
it. And everybody's been very brave and
No
forthcoming and
problem,
speaking
no
to me,
problem.
which is great. But
Thank you.
that is my job.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Take care. Take care. So obviously, I don't blame her because she's at the end of the day doing her job, but I don't need to say much. The hypocrisy is, and I'm not talking about them generally. I'm just talking about in general. The hypocrisy of the media and the police is very clear. You know, if this was a Muslim, there is no ifs or buts about it. It's a terrorist attack. You know, at Finsbury Park, this happened. We went there in the middle of the night. We had to put pressure, and then it was called a terrorist attack. You know, I'm not saying we did it, but I'm just saying that pressure that was put. We need to do the same, brothers and sisters. If you're watching this video, make sure this goes viral. This can be your mum, your dad, your sister, your kids. Don't think, okay, it's not me. I'm okay in my comfy bed. This can happen to you. It's happened before. Islamophobic attacks are on the rise. If you don't do something about it, believe me, you're going to be next. So do something about it, inshallah. We want you guys, inshallah, to share this video with your friends and family, and do not let this go under the carpet. Do not. Because these attacks will carry on happening. So inshallah, I hope you guys have benefited. I don't know, the police are not here for me to talk to them, but share this with your friends and family. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.